Okay. timer started. Let's do this, guys.
Let's.
Rock and roll. What are you trying to do? All right. Welcome everyone. Hello. What's up?
Hi guys.
What's up? Hi.
Hi.
Yes, so we will soon have our artist talk to you guys, and we're gonna have a nice chat, talk about music. But first of all, let me welcome everyone to this wonderful Friday night live, directly live from our studio. We have a great audience today, and as you can see, the lovely lady sitting beside me. Tell a hi to everyone, guys. Raju, I think you might. Yeah, okay. Oh, Hema. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm covering her. Okay.
And at last, I'm in this side of the room than that side.
Exactly, you have to hold close.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, this time we have finally Rajesh Sirsikar, who is also my partner. For those of you who don't know, I am Nadeem. He's Rajesh. We are not one person. We are two people.
Yes.
Oftenly misunderstood, to be honest. And yes, for those people who don't know, we run the studio called Studio 7, which is what you see. And a lot of you are new. So the Friday Night Live is where every Friday, 7 p.m., we go live with one artist. Something that we've been wanting to do from a long time, right, Rajesh?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's very important to also bring new talent, on the platform, and that's what we've been doing successfully. We just completed season 1, and we just started season 2 last Friday. And last Friday we had Sparsha RK, and this Friday, guys, as you guys have seen in the flyer and in everything else, we have Praveen Alva.
Praveen Alva and Nitish.
Praveen Alva and Nitish. And let me also quickly tell you guys a little background about, why we brought Praveen Alva into our show.
Yes.
Right. First of all, he is an amazing singer-songwriter, of course, joined by Nitish, who is an amazing percussionist.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about their influences, but most important is that their music is unique. They are playing Tulu songs, and today they are going to embrace us with all the beautiful melodies that they have composed themselves.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And this is going to be legendary for two reasons. One is I don't understand a word about the language, but I can already tell you that when we were jamming up here, you can literally feel the vibes. He's different. I mean, these guys are very, very different musicians. So hang in there, even if you don't know the language. We have Praveen and Nitish who will give us a context to the song and also explain what the song is about before they start performing. So, that's covered. Second thing is music is universal. We all know this. We all enjoy different forms of music, different languages. Like, for example, I love Malayalam music, but I don't understand a word of it. So thereby, right, Now, moving on, I think it's important to also look into a lot of people have joined in. This time-lapse guy who says, rock on butter. Maybe he's your friend, guys. Then there's Sriram K. Then there is Murali Sumu. Hi, Nitish, he says. So without further ado, let's introduce our artist to the audience.
Yes.
And there you go. Let's change over. Guys, please welcome Oh, what happened? 1 second. We're having some difficulty.
1 second.
Yes. Just a second, guys. We're having some problem with the camera. Let's just check quickly. Yeah. So anyways, while Rajesh goes and checks, these things are quite common. These things do happen because we are doing live and live from the studio. And that is where, it becomes even more challenging. And these kind of things are quite common. Just give us a few seconds and we should be... okay. Just a second, guys. One nimsha. Let's just check. Hopefully we are live again. Let us know. Yes, we are back. Yes, guys. So sorry, there was a technical glitch, and we are back again. Let us introduce our beautiful artist.
Artist again.
Yes, again this time. Yes, guys. Let's do it again. Tell a hi to everyone.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey, yes.
Hi Nadeem. Hi Rakesh.
Hello.
Sup? Let me quickly introduce the guy in the. Okay, you need to help me with the colors.
In the red shirt is
Okay.
or maroon, whatever it is.
Exactly.
I think it
Come on, even you didn't know.
Brick.
So that is
Let's call it
Nitish.
as red.
Yes, Nitish.
Hi.
Yes, that is Nitish. He's going to be playing Cajon, on which he's sitting. We'll talk about the instrument as well. What is Cajon and how they play it. And on the left, you have with the yellow, that's Praveen Alva, singer
Hi.
and guitarist. So this is the duo we have. So guys, let's talk about the language Tulu, because me and Rajesh got really excited when Kalyan said, dude, I have this Tulu singer who sings awesome, but he sings in Tulu. And we were like, wow, this sounds really interesting. We should talk to you guys and figure out what it is and things like that. So why don't you, for our audience, give a background of the language?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, first of all, thank you, Nadeem, Rajesh, for inviting us, getting in touch, and doing this. Me and Nitish have been writing songs in Tulu for close to 3 years now.
Right.
And Tulu is one of the 5 Dravidian languages: Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Tulu.
Right.
So Tulu is a 2,500 years old language.
Right.
It is spoken in the coastal belt of Karnataka between Kundapur to Kasargod.
Right.
And around the world, there are close to 30 to 40 lakh people who speak the language.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And predominantly, the language has been an oral culture.
Yeah.
There's a very little written literature in it.
Right.
So it has a very rich culture of oral songs, oral performances, which has been passed on from year and year. There are songs which are close to 1,500, 1,800 years old, and which is still,
Wow.
these are called pardanas. So
Okay.
this being sung in ritual festivals or
Right.
also in the paddy fields.
Right.
So yeah, we have a very rich oral culture. So we thought it would be a good tribute from our side to
Yeah.
revisit and create something on our own, which been passed on from generations.
Yeah.
So Tulu as a language has 4 dialects. One is the Brahmin dialect, which the Brahmin community speak, and there is a Jain dialect, and there is something called as a common Tulu dialect, which the urban folks do
Right.
speak.
Right.
And one is a Girijana dialect, which the SCST community speak. So broadly speaking, I mean, if you go to village, there are small few words here and there which keeps changing. But
Right.
broadly, it has 4 dialects in specific. Yeah.
Wow. So I was just wondering, like, this language is so, let's say, although it's so old, historic, but not many people know this language, right? So do you guys have a song about the language, or that maybe, or something?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll start with one song called as Hashana.
Hashana. Okay.
So Hashana is in the Brahminical Tulu, which
Okay.
means a meal.
Okay.
So this song is talks about a meal in a village. So this is a veg meal. You have like a jackfruit curry, the mango curries, the
Right.
paisams.
Right.
But not everyone gets the same thing. Depending on what caste, what is your position in the society, everyone gets a different kind of food.
Right.
So this song talks about how food is, kind of a bias in this. It's still a culture across India.
Right.
So this song is on that. It's called Hashana.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Also, to our audience, guys, we will talk more about Praveen Alva and Nitesh's influences very soon. But before that, let's dive into the first song. Here it is, Ashana, Praveen Alva and Nitesh. Nitish, take it away, guys, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Denna Sabaye,
Thank you.
Guys, that was killer.
That
was a great
kick-ass start, actually. Yes,
that was
I
a
agree.
great start, to this Friday night, and already people commenting that the sound sounds like a very folkish Ragudixit type of a vibe, to the song. Yes, exactly.
He's been a big influence for sure. But yeah,
right,
thanks.
Right. But let's jump back, guys. I think it's very interesting to these guys. I mean, everyone has already heard about what Praveen Alva and Nitish have composed, right, or already performed. I think it's very important to understand what your influences are, so if you can tell our audience, maybe we start with Nitish first. Nitish, like, you're a percussionist, you started tabla, maybe you can take us quickly to the journey of why you started music and why percussion, right?
Yeah. See, I mean,
can you come a bit closer to talk?
Sure. When I started learning the tabla, right, I think I was a kid and I really didn't know the capacity of tabla or what it could lead to. It was more of a forced, beginning, because my dad really liked tabla, and then that's how he put me into tabla.
Right.
But I think somewhere, it was already there in the gene, because a lot of my friends, a lot of people back at home keep telling me, stop tapping, stop beating, because I keep beating and tapping wherever I go. I pick the beats up and then I keep playing, and that's percussion for me, and that's how I've picked it up. And, while I played the tabla, I felt the Cajon is a little more versatile. It's easy to carry around and, also modernize a little bit. So that's how I've moved to Cajon right now.
Yeah.
That's been my influence. Started with tabla, always played beats, and then now, doing it on the Cajon.
Yeah, but I would also like to come back to know more about how you both met, but that's for a separate time. But maybe
I think Praveen. Suddenly, I think I lost memory. Short-term memory.
Are you growing old, Rajesh?
I think so, dude.
We all are.
So, Praveen, tell me about your musical influences. Why Tulu language? Why Tulu music?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been hooked on to rock for a long time. Rock is something which I picked consciously as a music genre after departing from Bollywood, which has been forcibly fed to us through TV and radio.
Yeah.
So I spent my architecture life with rock music as a background, plug and just life keeps happening around.
We all did that.
Yeah.
So that remained with me. So I picked guitar just to stress buster things to let me learn songs. Let me learn songs which I like.
Yeah.
So fiddling around, knowing things. It's accident that I stumble on to the songwriting side of me, and once I started writing in English and Hindi when I started writing songs.
Right.
But when I subtly tried to write in Tulu, it felt so natural. It felt so easy in a sense. I could access so many things in terms of content. So that was interesting. So after that, when me and Nitish jammed, and when I consciously try to write songs, we try to access different contents, contexts, memories.
Right.
So can we write on different things? That interests us, and that is where our journey is now.
Wow. That was beautiful, guys. I mean, it's so lovely. By the way, I don't think we introduced the fact that Praveen Alva is an architect by profession, right? And Nitish is a civil engineer.
Yeah, what a bond.
By profession. Exactly. Like I was talking to our moderator as well. Sorry, not moderator. I mean, actually, she's moderating today, and also our social media expert, Suchitra, who's also an architect.
So
who
she was a beautiful poster, of course.
Exactly. Yes. She was the one who was behind the poster, and she mentioned that civil engineers and architects don't go hand in hand.
But only at work, I think.
That's amazing, guys. So which song do we have next?
Yeah, so one of the songs which we usually try to do is access emotions. Can we write from different person's perspective? So this next song is called Posaponnu. Posaponnu means a new bride. So there's a grandma in the house.
Okay.
She has not seen the bride. She just heard about it from people around.
Right.
So she's anticipating a new bride coming to her house.
Yeah.
So she's singing this song in the anticipation of a new bride. She has heard she's this beautiful, she comes from that. So she's in a very warm-hearted emotion. She's saying, okay, come home, my child, I'll take care of you. So this is on that.
By the way, guys, just so that we are clear, these are all their own compositions. They are not playing any covers, and we'll talk more about how they compose, why they do what they do and how the tone is so different from them. But right now, take it away, guys, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Woohoo! This is fantastic.
Yeah,
Wow,
thank you,
beautiful,
guys.
guys. I mean,
Even though you don't understand that language,
Yeah.
but you can connect to that emotion
exactly.
which that old lady might be having.
Exactly, Rajesh. That's what I was thinking when they were playing, right? I
Mm.
mean, your compositions are so visual. Yes, especially when you guys give a contest.
Yes.
Because, guys, I don't know the language, but, it is very obvious, and that's the ability of your compositions
Thank you.
that, people, once you set a contest, people can actually connect.
Yeah.
And there is no problem with
For
connecting.
instance, with this song, right? Back in those days,
Yeah.
most of the coast were islands.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
a new bride would actually row on the boat and then reach home. Right?
Oh, that's
So
why
that's,
Haisa.
that's the Ailesa. Yes.
Wow.
There is a rowing boat feel for sure.
Sure, yeah. I mean, that's a challenge with the language, I feel, for someone to accept and, listen to us, that
Yeah.
we have to there's a responsibility to the songs that
Right.
we have to tell in a true nature in some sense. And that is where we challenge ourselves.
Yeah,
Can it be visual, and can a sound travel and break that barrier,
Yeah,
of language?
yeah.
So,
But I
yeah.
think, just to kind of like talk about your compositions personally, I feel like one is your the concept itself, right? That
Yes.
I think me and Rajesh have also spoken a lot
Yes,
about this.
yes. So every song has a very unique concept.
Yeah.
and it is deep. Normally, people when they do singing or songwriting, okay, there are very few topics they choose.
Exactly.
You know, they choose love, they choose sorrow or heartbreak,
yeah,
and blah
yeah.
blah blah. Those are the very cliched topics, and most of them do songs. Somebody doing a song about old lady's anticipation about a new bride is a thought in itself. You know, it's so different from what others are doing.
Exactly.
And that's what is different.
Something what gives us strength is that once you start singing in Tulu, it's a clean slate, you know.
Right.
True.
It just breaks the stereotype in so many ways that that gave us a lot of confidence.
Right.
When you write in Hindi and English, there is a responsibility to fit into a thing, or subconsciously we feel that I think let's write a love song. So when you break the language and say, okay, now you're like
your culture, you know.
Now you're like diving without a parachute.
Exactly.
See, I can relate to that entire theory, right? When I started writing in Kannada, English and Hindi became way too alien for me, you know, and Kannada becomes way too closer to you. So,
guys, you know, we also have a lot of people commenting, by the way. Just wanted to read out a few comments. There is Revati NS. Congratulations. If you guys know, we don't know, but they're all fans, you know, who have come to watch the live show. Then there is Leston Rayner.
Hey,
Alva.
Leston, what's up, buddy?
Alva, OP, Nitish, OP.
Thanks,
Back to
Leston.
you.
Oh, Sparsha RK. Oh, joining in now, guys. Looking forward. Oh, thank you, Sparsha. Thank
Sparsha.
you, you know. And then there is Prasham Kothari, who loved the music. Gayatri Jagdish says nice.
Thanks, Prasham.
Then there is Rohini Shinoy, nice melodious voice and singing.
Thank you.
Chirasmita Amin, great going, guys.
Hi, Chira, what's up?
Then Murali Sumu, good, and so on. You know, because there's so many. So this Tikshna Amin says you both sound wonderful.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
that they do.
Yes, no doubt about
We
that.
agree.
So many
We agree,
people
Tikshna. We agree.
So, guys, next song, please.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to, you know, talk about?
Here is a song, right? So
A bit closer, Nitish?
Sure. Here is a song called Prarthane. This is probably one of the first releases from Praveen.
Right.
Across, Spotify, Apple Music. You can find the song over there.
Yes.
When this song's being created, it was predominantly to do with the nature and how there is a degradation of nature that's happening.
Right.
Yes. A lot of talk is happening about climate action and, how we need to act right now for a future generation to exist.
Right.
So this is a song that Praveen wrote about how, the Western Ghats and, downhills towards the coast is constantly seeing a degradation, a lot more settlements over there, the forests are vanishing. Something very strange, throughout our childhood. We've never seen a cyclone in the Arabian Sea. But now in the last 3 or 4 years, we can see at least 1 or 2 over there. And this is climate, degradation at the end of the day.
Absolutely, yes.
So that's the thought on which Praveen has written the song.
Wow.
Praveen, you want to add anything here?
The song starts with a simple concept that, God, please come. We've screwed it up. You have to come.
Oh, I love these guys.
Yeah, I know.
I love these guys. Wonderful.
In a simple term, we screwed it up. Please come and save us, and more importantly, save what you created. That is the basic thing. So you can check this out. We have recently released a video on it. So that's a simple concept.
And the video is awesome, guys. Please check it out. It's brilliant. The video is shot brilliantly. And let's take it away in 3,
Let's
2,
do Prarthane now.
Prarthane. Yes.
3, 2, 1, and go.
वाए पवर पर अकुल पंडरी रे बात जगन का पर उरुडी रे दाद पंडर इत कोप मंत दाए Varapale, yeah, kapule, hey, varabale, yeah. Katene iredake nodu, appe irna jakelidenna tarene diyodu, irvattu jaganu suttodu, irmanti gudde kaadu sudenu tuvodu, irna pudaridu nadapu na jatre gir kaaru diyodu, irna joklenu pattu Varapale, yeah, kapule, varapale, yeah, kapule, hey, varapale, yeah, varapale, yeah, kapule, varapale, yeah, kapule, hey, varapale, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, guys, that was
This
brilliant.
is
That was
fantastic.
That was
It
brilliant.
was really us praying to the God, saying, "Please come down." We screwed it up.
Yeah. That was a brilliant thought. Let
Yeah.
me pick Praveen's brains on it, right? Like, what inspired you to write a song, talking to God? Because it's very difficult to write this. I mean, if you know what I
would
mean.
also want to know what inspired is more than that. I want to know where did this thought process
Yeah.
come,
Let's get into his mind a bit.
Wow. I never
And-
flipped my brain this
and
way.
and Praveen, you thought Friday Night Live is very easy to do.
Yeah, I thought I just prepare a song, sing, and go home. No. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very specific to pin down the source, but it lot comes from the fact that we come from a land where we are a bit spiritual in general.
Right.
We are pagan worshippers in a
Right.
sense. We are very close to nature. All our things are nature driven.
Yeah.
All our habits are nature driven. The religion is a layer to it in a sense, but
Yeah.
all our habits, the language itself is very seasonal. We respond to climate very naturally because we are on the mercy of it. There is
Correct.
a Western Ghats on one side and the sea. So my grandmother always does this. I mean, she talks to God.
Ah.
Very personal. I mean, everyone
Yeah.
does in a sense.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
We've been channeled through temples, mosques, and other things. But our personal relationship is always direct.
Correct.
And that relationship is very personal to me and is to everyone for general sake. So when that idea triggered that, okay, I should write something on climate in general,
Right.
I felt that if there is a direct conversation that I'm talking to God in a direct sense that, see, hi, I don't know who you are, but you
Sorry,
should come down.
we fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know
I know.
what are you angry on. I don't know who said anything to you.
Yeah.
But I'm talking to you. Can you just please come down? So I mean, sometimes if we just lay down our innocence and which I take a lot of inspiration from Pink Floyd, how they write their lyrics,
right.
is very straightforward, very bookish,
Yeah.
simple English,
Yeah,
which we always overthink that we should, layer it. But I feel that simplistic innocence thought, which because my strength is I can write in Tulu in, I don't know, some grace. So I fall back to that in a sense of can we keep it very simplistic in thought, and how we produce it is the layer. But as a thought, can it be one liner in a sense? So I rely on that a lot.
Wow, brilliant. Also, guys, there are a lot of chats that are exploding right now. By the way, the chat just got exploded. That's been my tagline since season 1. So that's how people know me. Sparsha RK, who was featured last Friday, she says, great vocals, so rustic.
Okay, thank you.
Loving it. Then there are Srishti Punja. Yeah, the backdrop is gorgeous. Yes, all credit goes to
Rajesh.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes.
That is Rajesh's
Rajesh
night
and
Night out.
Hema.
where is that girl? Yeah, so yeah, so they both have done that. And to be honest, guys, just to give you our 2 cents to that. I wish you. I mean, so you guys are so lucky that you are not there in the conversation, because that eventually led to a fight. But the good part is that's how art is done. That's how passionately, you go ahead and make something so beautiful. And the credit goes to both the husband and wife sitting one beside and the other behind.
Thank you.
Superb.
Awesome, guys.
Thank
you so much.
And then there is
somebody. Okay, just scroll up.
Okay.
I think I have to. Nitish.
Yeah, Sriram K says Nitish, pride of civil engineers.
Yes.
He is
Yes,
my best
I know.
buddy. So.
Okay. Yeah, true. I agree.
I
with
agree.
you.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there is Srishti. Oh yeah, Srishti Punja, I read, right? Anamika Garg.
Garg.
Oh,
Anamika
sorry.
Garg.
Garg. Okay, sorry. Perfect Friday evening vibes. Awesome, you guys. Also, hey Deepika.
Yes.
Great stuff, guys. I mean, there are so many
Hey,
people.
one more very
Okay.
interesting comment I read.
Uh-huh.
It said, Raghu Dishit, who? Question mark.
Raghu Dixit, God.
Yes. Akash Makija, wow, mind-blowing music. Love you, Nitish. You rock, and we are big fans.
Thank you.
Okay.
Akash, yeah.
Moving on, guys. I'm so excited
Yes,
now with 3
after
songs
yes.
down. I'm like missing my, what. But let's hear to what you have to offer next.
Next,
Yeah.
yes.
So, keeping the line of fiddling with context.
Right.
The next song is called Gonge. So Gonge is a very beautiful word in Tulu, which is like say Gumma in Kannada, or a boogeyman, or
what is Gugaya?
Gogaya,
Gugaya,
Gumma,
basically
yeah.
a boogeyman. Yeah.
Yeah, boogeyman. So this is we used to scare kids or bring a certain discipline in them, in a sense.
Right.
So this, once we got the idea about, that Deepika actually, she suggested that it sounds a bit like a spooky thing.
Right,
so
right.
for me, it challenged. Okay, can I write a ghost song?
Right.
So I was just fiddling around. Okay, what is a ghost? So this word of Gonge stayed with me. So the song is about a kid who is scared about Gonga.
It's a child's ghost.
It's a
basically.
child's ghost.
It's a child's
Right.
ghost.
So if I understand this right, so the kid is scared about the boogeyman.
Boogeyman, yeah. So in the night time he's scared. For example, if he doesn't eat, the mother will tell, eat food, otherwise the Gonga will come. Go
Right.
to sleep, the Gonga will come.
Right.
So he has a fear.
Yeah.
But in the daytime he goes exploring. He goes exploring to the hill, to the check in the well,
Right.
behind the tree, in the attic. So he is just an explorer.
Wow.
So that is the thing about my brother was that. So he's one kind of an explorer. So I thought about my brother and wrote about this memory of a kid who is scared about the boogeyman or the Gonga and adventurous enough in the daytime to go and explore it.
Fantastic.
Wow.
I'm looking forward. This is again another beautiful concept, guys. We have Praveen Alva and Nitish in the house entertaining you guys on Friday Night Live. In case you are new, this is a show that we've been doing. This is season 2. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because every Friday we bring in new artists, and the artist is very different. No language barrier, no genre barriers, and so on and so forth. So here we have Boogeyman from Nitish and Praveen Alva. Take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
this actually sounded like a heavy metal song.
Exactly. I want to talk about Nitish belting the shit out of the Cajon, man. That really reminded me of Megadeth.
Exactly.
You know, to be honest. But
Put
kick-ass,
some,
guys.
put some distortion guitar and drums.
Yeah.
This will sound
But you
like
see,
Yeah.
that's the point, right? I mean, that's the beauty of being, hearing world music. That
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
take
Absolutely.
influences
Yeah.
and then set it to the context
Context.
of your music, like
Yeah.
what story you want to tell.
Yes.
And that's brilliant, guys. Like this song, I am floored for two reasons. One, Boogeyman, I think that's a great concept.
That's a great
Yeah.
concept.
And
yes.
second, to be honest, your death metal drums.
Music.
drums, yeah.
Big fan,
Double
big
bass.
fan. Exactly. I love it. Anyways, a lot of people on the chat, guys, just wanted to read out a few at least, because AVR has joined. AVR is our Insta friend, the Tamil Ponnu. She's also an amazing singer, guys. Please follow her. She says, "Whoa, what a concept! Thank you so
Yes.
much." Shalini Shetty.
Hey, hi.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it?
Somebody has to come and
Bega Unu Inda.
she has written in
Barpe.
Tulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think
I think she is talking about what mother will say.
Bego Unu. Yeah.
Ah.
Bego Unu is eat fast.
Oh, that's what you meant.
okay.
Yeah, eat fast. That way
Got
the
it.
boogeyman will
Yeah.
come.
Bego
Yeah.
Unu. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And then we have Nagaraj Bhatt. Hi, Nitish and Praveen. Great going.
Thanks, Nagaraj.
Thank you.
Then there is Sucheta Upadhyay. Very pleasing voice, Praveen.
Thank you. That is Nitish's mother-in-law.
Oh, hello, auntie.
Hi.
Awesome.
And
Thanks
the
for
previous
joining.
one was my dad. So yes. they're all
Oh,
watching
hello,
this.
uncle. What's up? I mean, what a combination, your son, like civil engineer and a percussionist.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thanks to
Ajay-
him, actually. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
of
pushed him
course.
to
Learn
start
the
playing
tabla.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice. We'll come back to that. We still haven't spoken a bit about how you guys met, but we'll come to that.
Right.
Ajay Jojo, love how some of the boogeyman is some form of boogeyman is essential on the Indian parenting playbook.
True.
That's
Absolutely,
true.
yes.
Brilliant. Srishti Punja, Seema Pai rocking the sari. Oh, she just stepped out, I guess. Yeah. So, guys, let's come back to the compositions, right? Let's take a break from compositions and talk about how did you guys meet? Tell us our audience, your story of
You go, Praveen.
meeting.
Okay, thanks to Deepika Upadhyay, that is Nitish's wife. We used
Yes.
to work together in the same office
Right.
for some time, and we became friends. You're friends, no?
Yeah.
Friends. Yeah. So we became friends, and we used to stay in another place. Then we decided to move to the building where Nitish and Deepika reside.
Right.
And after that, I was writing songs. Then Nitish
So, question, like before you met Nitish,
yeah,
right?
I didn't know he used to play
Ah.
percussion. at
And
all.
but then
No
you were
clue. We
already
used to meet-
composing.
Yes, he was
Am I
already
right?
composing.
I was
Yeah.
a shy composer who was my initial Facebook videos were in a dark room, one light in the corner, and no face, just my voice. I was a shy composer. Then we used to like jam a bit. He picked up. He became a bit consistent in practice.
Right.
And he was very natural in rhythm.
Yeah.
We found a thing because I played my style. He played his style.
Right.
And a union which became. So yeah, I mean, we knew each other before, but this hidden talent we hid from
Wow.
each other. So yeah.
but Nitish, so let's come back to you, right? You said, so what were your influences, right? I mean, because did you said you learned tabla quite early, right? So my question to you is like, then why Cajon, right? We spoke about this, and maybe it would be interesting if you tell our audience about the transition from tabla to Cajon.
Right.
Although as a percussionist you can play anything, right? But go ahead.
Yeah, so I was listening to Alva's music,
Right.
way before we actually started jamming together.
Right.
That's because Deepika used to share his music, and
Right.
as he exactly pointed out, I used to see these Facebook videos where everything was dark, only the voice and the guitar was coming out.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
And And it was Deepika who pushed me, who said, "Hey, can you play a couple of beats for Alva?"
Right.
And I think one of the first times was when I had a djembe with me.
Right.
And
right,
then Alva had sung a song, and then Deepika was playing it, and then we recorded on WhatsApp audio, and then we sent him something. So that was the first memory of something that we did together.
Yeah. Nice.
And then when he moved into the the same building, we started. He started playing for us.
Right.
Then I thought, okay, let me play something.
Right.
And it sort of picked up. I used to hold the djembe and play it. It was not very versatile. And we didn't want to make it too folkish.
Yeah.
Right.
We were very clear about that.
Yeah.
And that's when Deepika, in fact, thought Cajon would be a great instrument, because we had gone to a live where Alva performed. And post the performance, there was a jam session where somebody picked up the Cajon and they, really started playing with him. So that's when I thought, oh wow, this works. And it's quite versatile. So that's when I picked it up. This was a gift from Deepika to me to play with Alva.
So here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the lady behind Praveen Alva and Nitesh and Cajon and music and everything else.
And she's shy also.
Yeah, and shy sitting out there at a corner, So thank you, Deepika. This is lovely.
She's the Fevicol between us.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Cool, guys. So what's the next song? Let's move on.
Yeah, we'll slow it down.
Yeah.
With one song. This song comes from a challenge that I pushed on myself, saying that can I literally write a song or a sound of a longing,
right?
That you long for someone. And this we wrote in last lockdown, where we longed for so many things.
Yeah, that's true.
And longing is something is not specific to a person or a place or a moment. You just feel it, heavy heart. You feel that pain in a sense. So I thought, can I write that? So while digging into that matter of longing, I hooked on to one of the stories what my grandmom told me, that during 60s, her brother used to, he still is in Bombay, but during 60s, he used to send a message to her from Bombay to Bangalore through a post or through someone saying that I'll come next year or during Diwali or after monsoon. Just a message, no specific date as such.
Got it.
So Diwali comes, the monsoon passes away. She used to wait. And she used to tell that the wait used to be long,
Yeah.
And she used to construct that thought that when he comes, I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to share this, share that. Yeah. So I felt, that is amazing as a thing to, that you think that someone is going to come.
Exactly.
And I'm going to talk all these things to someone. And you live in that longing in a very, open-hearted sense that it's a happy feeling. It's not sad.
It's a happy feeling. Yeah.
So I thought, okay, let me dig into it. The song is called E.
E.
Okay. E means you.
Yeah.
So there's a phrase which repeats as a single note, which says E. So I would request anyone who's listening to this, as an experiment, when we perform live, we ask people to just close your eyes and just remember who you dearly, and during this time, obviously we'll be
remembering so many people. Yeah.
So if you have that one person, one moment, or anyone,
a place
or a food or anything, something you're longing dearly, let's try this. If at your homes, just close your eyes or hold your hands or just anything that's comforting you, let's try this virtually.
Yes. Rajesh, let's close holding hands and now closing eyes. Yeah, you need to talk on the microphone, which you forgot. Take it away in 3, 2, 1 and go.
Illade balapirabaya mudonduga Ninane katondu yanu kullondulega Hey Ninna kakajigu tingolu irva anduga Ninna bari kullande to parva anduga Hey para 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 ராத்திரையே ஐட்டு எனன் கடல் பஞ்சிடுது பொய்ய கொய்த்தினி ಇಲ್ಲಾಡೆ ಬಲಪಿರವಯ್ಯ ಮೂರುಂಡುಗ ನಿನನೆ ಕಾತೊಂದು ಯಾನು ಕೊಲ್ಲೊಂದುಲ್ಲೆಗ ಹೇ ಪರ 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 ಪರರ ಪರ 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 ರೇ பகு ನೆನಪು ತುಂಬುದ ಒಂಜೆ ಕಣ ಇಡೀ ರಾತ್ರಿಯೇ ಐಟು ಏನನ್ ಕಡಲ್ ಬಂಜಿಡ್ದು ಪೊಯ್ಯೆಗೋಯ್ತೀನಿ
Wow.
On that note, we
Suddenly you just took us into a different space, you know.
I agree.
It's
this
so
song
wonderful, man.
It's
Oh,
a very
this is
challenging
awesome.
song for us to play as well because,
Right?
the emotions are too deep and
Yeah.
what Nitish is trying to play is a bit of an offbeat, like a
Yeah,
heartbeat
yeah.
and anticipation. I think you should
Yeah.
talk about it. Yeah.
I mean, essentially, it's a heartbeat, right?
Right,
And
exactly.
It's just that much.
Yeah.
And,
So how
and
did
it's
you
a-
remember?
And it's a
Praveen?
calm thing in a sense.
Yes.
There's a sense of calmness and anticipation that we
True.
wanted to say. But yeah, this is very challenging as a song.
Yeah, but let me tell you guys that as audience, ourselves, you are right. That experiment works,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
right?
does.
You know, the moment you close your eyes and you're listening out or thinking, that I mean, because I think the brilliance is in the way you guys think about the song, and then you compose, and then you like give it a shape.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's actually sometimes you think, then you try, then you think back again. It's actually on and off. Sort of a
True.
thing.
But that's your
Yeah, got it.
experimental
Yeah.
side. But
Yeah.
when you're performing, right, for us, right, you know, what as audience, what we listen and what we connect. Like a lot of people say, oh, this is the song on this, but when you listen to them, like, what crap is this? You know,
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
connection.
Yep.
Thank you.
But with your songs, it's like you're spot on, right?
True.
If it is
Yeah.
boogeyman, it is boogeyman.
It is.
You know,
There is a spookiness in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. I think that's the beauty. Anyways, coming back, guys, you know,
Thank you.
the chat is just like going exploding. Okay, let me just say that the chat just exploded right now. My brother says my brother from US says that something he said. Okay, now it's Praveen is a philosopher. Too deep, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think so as well, dude. I mean, I really like the
Yeah.
thoughts. It is
I
so
know.
In
deep.
fact, E is a song that's really close to him,
Yeah.
and he visualizes that person or moment or whatever it is when he's actually playing.
Right.
True. That's exactly what I asked. Whom did you remember?
Yeah, grandmom.
Grandmom. Okay.
Yeah. I try to be that person who I try to sing. So
True.
there's-
Yeah. So looks like you're very close to your grandmom.
Yeah, very much.
Okay.
The thing about whatever I know about Tulu is through her, listening to her. Yeah, I just try to mimic her most of the time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so. I think it shows as well, you know. And then you have so many people. AVR says I couldn't understand a single word, but absolutely loving all the songs. Really beautiful. What vibes?
Wow.
Same
Thank
here.
you.
Same
Thank
here. We
you.
couldn't agree more.
Yes.
Then there's Pooja Upadhyay. The last song was magical.
Thank you.
There's Rizwan who says that I want to spend time with these guys to understand where and how they manage to bring the feelings and emotions so well.
Welcome home. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. I think again the chat. I mean, Nishant Bhatt. I think is your brother?
Yeah. My
He,
brother.
he is also phenomenal percussionist. These
Oh,
guys
is it?
are.
It runs in the blood, huh?
Rhythm is in the blood.
Yes.
I'm sure the blood runs in like one.
even in the
In the
rhythm. So Nishant says, "Great job, Anna and Alva. It's coming out really nice."
Thank you, Nishan.
Then there is Prajvin Jaiprakash, Alvar, good going.
Thank you.
Deepak Muniraj, good. Srishti Punja.
Punja.
Yeah.
Deepika is love, she says. Yeah. Grandmoms are the best. There's no doubt about that. And I think it's so beautiful. Guys, moving on. Let's talk about, before we jump into the next composition, I have one specific question for you guys. See, generally most people, most bands, most artists, who come and whom we have interacted both on Friday Night Live and outside, they want to, stick to the stereotypical way of making music, right? I want to ask both of you, what draws you to make Tulu music? Because one, it's not widely understood language, if you know what I mean. I mean, let's talk facts, right?
Yeah.
It's not widely known.
Yeah.
Second, it is a very, very small belt, right? And third, I would rather, most people would think like this. I'm sure the thought would have crossed your minds also. That why don't I make a Hindi or an English song so the reach is higher, right? Not that you're, I
totally
okay, this is the 2 cents.
I get what
If you guys would have made a Hindi or an English song, it wouldn't have gone that well.
Yeah.
Because what I see, is the culture that you represent.
Absolutely.
But I want to ask you guys, why Tulu? Why make songs in Tulu? What is it that, what's the fundamental thing?
I started writing songs in Hindi, English.
Right,
frankly. I have
right. You
written
mentioned
3-4 songs. But again, when I has to see, music is actually an accident to me. I have to put it that way.
And a happy accident.
Happy accident, which has kept me sane in so many sense. But the fun part is the writing part.
Right.
Because rhythm is something for me, the songwriting part, if I just have to break down, I come up with a rhythm, a riff, or a melody, then I fiddle around. Okay, what is this? Where I can dig this? I play to Nitish, Deepika, Seema, and they will. My brother in Singapore, he tells me things. Right. Some I take, some I don't, but I just throw the ideas, So once I got comfortable with, wow, I can write this. I can write about grandmother, which I can't write in English.
Right, exactly.
No?
That
is beautiful. I mean, then it became a responsibility. Once I decided that I have to write in Tulu and be absolutely, truly honest, 100%, no gimmicks, no frills, nothing, just us in the space, our stories, whatever that is. And it became more of an introspective journey and autobiography through the songs that you stitch your memory here, there, that became liberating in a lot of sense. I didn't think about, will people listen to this or no. It was just a flush, When you finish a song, you say,
I know. But
I
know
know
what?
that feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's what artists do art for. In the sense that there is something unknown behind, doesn't let you sleep. It just pokes you. It's larger than you. Once you get it on the paper, perform, and someone says, "Wow, that's it. That completes the circle."
Exactly.
And that is where what I strive for and what we strive for in the music, that there is very personal things, very personal stories, which are confidently putting it out, singing with an absolute genuine sense, no frills to it. And that is when that is accepted, and the appreciation we get back, that gives us strength. Then we dig in deep. We say, okay, can we do more? Can we learn a bit more about the music, understand things? Then it becomes a responsibility.
One thing that comes out clearly in their music is the word honesty.
True,
right,
true,
Rajesh?
absolutely. Honesty and as Tamim rightly says, there is a great pride about your own culture,
Yeah.
Yes.
and not being very obnoxious about it. Still having great value for that culture is something.
Like,
which is
see,
really
I
great.
can put this in retrospection in a sense that I can put a cultural layer to it.
Right.
But when we started, it was in a sense of accessing my own memories.
Memories.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
absolutely
right,
to
right,
that.
right, right, right.
Cultural things, when we knit 10 songs, then it becomes a conversation.
Right, right.
But if I just stick to a very basic songwriting exercise, it become a very personal journey towards a certain context. So yeah, I mean,
That's beautiful, Praveen.
Yeah.
Just
That's-
to add another context
Yeah.
to it, right?
Yeah.
So yes, there is music
Right.
that's being created, right?
Right.
The other reason why we feel very honest about it and we really want to work on this, and not think about anything else
Right.
around this, is the fact that we are trying to preserve the language here.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of Tulu today is either lost
Yeah.
or not being recorded.
Correct.
And this
correct.
is a means of recording,
Yeah.
passing on the kind of culture and the thought that we have
Yeah.
into future, right?
Yeah.
So that's also something that really keeps me going in doing this
Exactly.
bit. Yeah.
just to add to the bit what Nitish is saying, there is something called as the 8th schedule in Indian Constitution.
Mhm.
So 8th schedule lists out official languages of India.
Right.
At present, there are 22 languages, and Tulu is not one of it. Being the language of the land
Right.
for 2,500 years old,
Right.
it is not recognized as as the language of India.
Right.
Oh.
This struggle has been going around in the region since 1975.
Right.
The
right.
people are politically pushing politicians to actually work it out.
Correct.
To recognize the language, because once the recognition is done, there are funds, there are researchers.
Yeah.
There's so many things that comes
yeah.
along with that.
Yeah.
So after that, we felt that, come on, we can add a meaning to this.
Exactly,
Which
yeah,
becomes
yeah.
beyond music. We can make non-Tulu speakers hear
Yeah,
about it. and-
absolutely. I mean, if not for you guys, I would never go and listen to Tulu music, to be honest.
Awesome.
Right.
Thank
And like also I think it's the packaging. I always say this, and because we are producers ourselves, you take whatever you want to bring to the table, but you have to package it in today's times.
Yeah.
Yes.
You cannot package it in 1980s, because we are not in 1980s.
Yeah, that's
right?
not. That's what we were conscious about. It should be the sound of the time.
Exactly.
Language is a it passed on from generation to generation, and it's the responsible generation how to take care, how
Take
they
care.
look over the
Yeah,
language.
yeah.
This is our take.
Perfect. So guys, moving on. What's the next song that we have?
Yes. So we touch based on memory and longing, right?
Yeah.
And we also said that we've all been longing for a lot of
Right.
things over the last 1.5 years.
Absolute.
So this is a song on the beach. Yes. This is a song on.
Now we are
the
in
sea.
Mangalore.
This is a song on the sea.
Yes.
It's
Lovely.
our longing.
Lovely.
And the take is very interesting, right? So we sit there, we see the waves,
Right.
and it's all his thought, the
Right.
way he creatively describes it.
Yeah.
Where he's seen the sand waiting for the waves to come and hit it.
Ooh.
It's a longing for
That's
the
deep.
wave to hit it.
That's deep, dude.
Yes, and
Praveen.
it's the waves.
I think sorry
Sure,
to
sure,
interrupt,
sure,
Nitish.
sure,
I think you should write a philosophy book or something,
Long time.
No, his
My
songs
beard has
are
to gray still
in
more.
philosophy
right?
itself.
Sorry, Nitish. I cut you. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the song of the waves who are just touching the sand and then they're going back
Right.
to themselves. Right?
Right.
So that's the song here.
Wow.
I would want him to describe a couple of lines of the song.
Yeah.
So,
please.
the beach is very us.
Close to us.
Blood, sand.
Yeah.
So we are beach people. So I spend a lot of time sitting in the beach and just staring. So I got this idea of a relationship of these two things. If you just take humans out,
Yeah.
day, night, monsoons,
Doesn't matter, yeah.
These two guys, one is just there, and another thing
Keeps coming and
touches
going
in
and-
a hurry.
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
hurry.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
comes,
yeah.
touches, and go back. So
Wow.
I thought, beautiful. Like let's explore this relation of someone being very still and sure that the other person will come, and this guy just eager.
Yeah.
Just go touch. and go.
Wow.
It's just on that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's called Kadal Poya.
This is awesome.
What's the
I
song
think
name?
he should
Song
keep.
again?
He
It's
should
called
not write any
Kadal
book.
Poya.
Sorry.
He should not write any book. He should keep making songs.
Making
like
songs,
this.
right? Yeah, I agree. All right, take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
கடல நீருகு முஷ்டி உப்பு பாடியரு செரன தூலக ராயர ரெக்க கொரியரு வா அமசரா பொய்யனு முட்டு போயர ஐக்கு கொப்புனு ஏறு பந்து கொரியரு சாக்குன்னு ஏறு பந்து கொரியரு பொய்த்த ராசிக்கு காரை கொர்ஜரு ஐ கவுலக்குள்ளர ஏறு பந்து கொரியரு
Yay! Guys, superb.
Thank
This
Thank
is
you.
brilliant.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Praveen. The more you sing, the more I'm becoming a fan of yours.
Thank
And
you.
Nitish is playing. It's so beautiful.
Yes.
I was telling Rajesh when they came for the jam. I mean, I wish we could show you guys how Nitish plays the cajon. He's like, he's like softly making love to the cajon so that it doesn't break down.
Exactly. He's
And
not
yet
banging
he's
it.
and yet he's it's so beautiful, right?
Absolutely.
The
Nadeem, I
playing
have to
is-
tell you, this is a gifted one. So
So
Oh, like that. But truly, dude, I mean, I really appreciate Nitish's love for
the cajon.
for the cajon. Not only that. I mean, it's also his playing. His
True,
playing is
true.
very subtle, right?
Yes.
And he plays exactly to the beat and where things need to come. So he, for me, he's a very chisel player.
Yes.
Most
yes.
of the percussionists we have seen, right, and we've played with some good ones, some great ones, and some really horrible ones as well. They like to show off like beating the shit out of the instrument,
Right.
and that's not really required, to
Yeah,
be honest. And that you get to know only after years of practice.
And one more
of
thing to
playing.
add to what you're saying, Nitish brings a lot of thought into compositions. Like when we're playing, like for example, the E, he thought about the heartbeat. Some of the things he imagines the soundscape himself.
Yeah.
And when he brings it out, okay, I also like, okay, this is the thing, no?
Yeah.
Let me adjust how I play. Because that's a feedback from another instrumental who he's seeing the song in a different perspective.
Yeah.
And that adds a lot of value to what we do,
Yeah, guys,
Yes.
but there is a very interesting comment that we wanted to read out. Kanchan Ganga.
Kanchan Ganga.
Kanchenjunga, sorry. These guys have inspired me to try better to connect to my own mother tongue today. Going to start reading my first Kannada novel tonight. Cheers, guys.
Wow.
Yay,
That's amazing, Kanchan.
Yes.
One person at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
let me try to see. Srishti Punja says, "Cuddle OP indeed."
Yep.
Yes. Gandalf, my brother from US, he says, "Beautiful thought."
Thank you.
Then let me try to see Sampreet Rao, just so beautiful. You are making all of us Tuduwas very proud. Yay!
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Leston,
Boys.
Leston is back. Beach
Leston.
Boys.
Beach
He
Boys.
says. Then Arnav Amin says, "Poi poi." Yes,
Poi.
we do have that, right? Yes. Very soon.
Shriram K is waiting for the live concert in Cambridge next.
Oh.
That would be nice.
Yeah, Sriram. Yes. You
Hey,
should.
by the way, I think I'm getting too old, bro. What do you mean by OP? What is OP? Everybody is saying OP. What is OP?
What's that?
Gaming-
Say
Do you guys know
anything,
what
yeah.
is OP?
No idea.
I'm old as you.
So
Outperform? Okay. Somebody please comment.
yes,
I think
please,
we are all
please,
old people
please.
here.
Please comment and let all of us oldies know what OP
What is
stands
OP
for. I
is?
think that's very important. Guys, coming back, right? What's the next song?
Yeah, this song is called Ninna Suttaya. So after my friends been hearing to the song, they say, "Alva, you write too deep. Can you write something simple?
Yeah, simple. Yeah.
Can you try it?" Then I'm like, "Okay, let's do that.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
challenge. Can I keep it simplistic? Because in my head it is simple, but
Right.
yeah, I mean,
No. In your head, it's simple, but when you put it out there, it's very complicated, Alva.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I thought, what could be simple? Love song. Love, yeah, it's something which is universal. So I thought, okay, let's write a love song. So thinking about that, we thought, can I write a song in just 2 chords?
Yeah.
Which could be as simplistic in arrangement, in guitar arrangement in a sense, and try to write a melody on it.
Right.
So this song is called Ninna Suttaya. I thought, let me write something on first love, initial love, that, butterfingers, butterflies, and that kind of a realm. We all been there, yeah.
Yeah. I just went like few years back, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so that realm. So I thought that is a universal thing, and that is simplistic enough to convey to anyone in a sense.
Right.
If I say to cuddle about the beach, people may not connect. The hill guys will be, what this guy?
Yeah.
So what is it? Sand.
Yeah.
So love would be something which is easily conveyable. So we thought, let's write a love song in Tulu. So this is called Ninna Suttaya, which means around you.
Around you.
And I think the idea again is that the melody should convey the
The feel.
Yes, the
Emotion,
feel.
yeah.
Emotion.
Absolutely. Okay.
Guys, now these guys are going to play a romantic song.
Yep.
If I understood it right, and it's called Ninna Suttaya, which means around you, which means again it's romance. So if you guys are loving what we are doing, what Praveen Alva and Nitish are playing, please send us some hearts, emojis on the chat. That's one. Second thing is, guys, those of you who don't know what we do, I'm Nadeem, he's Rajesh. We are 2 people who run and own Studio 7, and as a part of Studio 7, it's a new initiative that we started called Friday Night Live, and every Friday we bring one new artist and stream live directly from the studio to YouTube, what you're listening right now or looking at right now. And 2 things. One is, do subscribe to our channel. I see a lot of people are new. Every Friday we bring new artists, guys. So please subscribe to our channel and listen to more music your way. And second most important thing is, follow these artists, guys. They are lovely. Their social media handles are right there in the description. For those of you who have just been introduced to Praveen Alva and Nitish, you have just open the description of YouTube. You have their links out there.
Yes.
And if you're an artist and if you want to be featured, look at those numbers below, guys. Just call us, and if you're in Bangalore, we'll definitely do a show with you. Just send us your content.
Yes.
Yeah. With that note, Praveen Alva, Nitish, romantic song, Ninna Suttaya. Take it away. 3, 2, 1.
Ninna Suttaya, Tirgundu enna bhumiya, Daneya inchik daneya, ಚಂದ್ರೆಯ ನಿನ್ನಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಯ ತಿರ್ಗುಂಡು ಎನ್ನ ಭೂಮಿಯ ದಾನೆಯ ಎಂಚಿಗ್ ದಾನೆಯ ನ ಕಣ್ಣಿಡೆ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರೆಯ ಈ ತೆಲ್ತಿಂದ ಪುಣ್ಣಮಯ ಪುಂಡು ಈ ಬುಲ್ತಿಂದ ಮರಿಯಲ ಬರುಪುಂಡು ನಿನ್ನಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಯ ತಿರ್ಗುಂಡು ಎನ್ನ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಪಾಪ್ ಪಾಪ್ ರೀರಪ್ಪ ತರಾರಿರಾರಿರಪ್ಪ ಪಾರಿರಪ್ಪ ಪಾಪ್ ಪಾಪ್ ರೀರಪ್ಪ ತರಾರಿರಾರಿರಪ್ಪ ಪಾರಿರಪ್ಪ ಕಣ್ಣೆ ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ನಾಲ ತೋಜುವ ನೌಡಲಿಡಯ್ಯ ಬೊಕ್ಕುಯ ದಾನೆಯ ಎಂಚಿಗ್ ದಾನೆಯ ಎನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಚಿಟ್ಟೆಯ ಈ ಪಾತೆ ನಗ ಪದ ಪನುಪುಂಡು ಈ ತೂನಗ ನಲಿಪುಂಡು ನಿನ್ನಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಯ ತಿರ್ಗುಂಡು ಎನ್ನ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಪಾಪ್ ಪಾಪ್ ರೀರಪ್ಪ ತರಾರಿರಾರಿರಪ್ಪ ಪಾರಿರಪ್ಪ ಪಾಪ್ ಪಾಪ್ ರೀರಪ್ಪ ತರಾರಿರಾರಿರಪ್ಪ ಪಾರಿರಪ್ಪ
Elton.
Guys.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
I think
this is amazing.
you know the most difficult part of Friday Night Live with Praveen Alva was for me to see if he can pull off a romantic song.
How did it go? How did it go?
Oh, kick-ass, bro. I mean, Ninnaya Ninna Sutta, I was like almost ready to turn around Sirsi, you know, that was the feeling because he's the guy beside me. But I'm sure my wife would disagree and his wife as well, of course.
Yes.
But guys, you know, it's like the people are loving the songs that you guys have played.
Good to
So
know
many
that.
people have sent hearts. We finally figured out what OP means.
Oh, what's that?
What's
In
that?
PUBG, it means
Overpowered.
overpowered. Yeah.
But I like what Pooja Upadhyaya said. OP means old people. It's
Yes, it's a good one.
So there are a couple of things. Sampreet Rao says, where are all the songs available on major platforms?
when are the
Sorry,
when are
when?
all-
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
When?
I mean, we are not rushing into it
Yeah.
because we are figuring out what it should be. So
Yeah.
we have released one song which is Prarthane. We are in process of doing another one
Yes.
with Nadeem and Rajesh. We have been talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully soon. At this point, we are writing as much we can, and yeah, hopefully soon.
Yeah, guys. So, but Prarthane is available on Spotify and all the major platforms. And do watch the video, guys. Kick-ass.
Kick-ass, yes.
Right, kick-ass.
Absolutely.
Yeah, special mention goes to the
yeah.
director Luke Sidney.
Luke Sidney, yeah, I
Luke
forgot to
Sidney.
mention. Yeah, Luke Sidney is the
Luke
guy
Sidney
who's
OP.
OP.
OP. Luke Sidney OP. Yeah, that's right. That's the new thing now. Rajesh will get stuck to this OP for I don't know, another 2 weeks until he gets off it. Lester says, Gandalf is too old. Okay, this is a private conversation. I'm sorry. Then I think there was one more, right?
Elton Ryan.
Where was
Scroll
it?
down.
Okay, scroll down. Okay.
Scroll down. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, Elton Ryan says, "Damn, now I am longing to be around my loved ones at the beach." So that means he did connect. He did connect. That's awesome. Awesome performance. So Surekha Nagaraj says, awesome performance, the enchanting smell of our soil and brilliant ideas taking the performance to the great level. Congrats.
Congrats,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Beautiful,
Huh?
beautiful.
Thank you.
That's
Beautiful.
Nitesh's mom.
Yes.
Oh, that is Nitish. Hey, hello,
Hi,
auntie.
auntie.
What's up? Your son is OP, auntie.
OP.
That's the new thing we
Double
learned.
OP.
I don't think you guys are losing that one soon.
I'm not.
Doesn't look like. Oh, my uncle is here. Zabi, nice presentation. Nadeem Rajesh, you guys are getting professional presenters. Thank you,
Yes,
uncle.
thank you.
Ta-da.
Thank you.
Somebody also called us RJs, which is
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
yeah.
From
But
musicians, now we're becoming RJs. Wow.
yeah, and that is another challenge, you know, doing everything all by yourself. Because I've been crying, cribbing, and doing everything that, dude, I want to be there. I want to be playing with the artist. But you see, you know, I'm stuck here, you know, doing all.
But you guys are
Great
Turning
job,
knobs,
amazing
you're doing
job.
fantastic
You're doing
job.
great job.
Thank you, guys. But let's move on, guys. Let's talk
Right.
about what song do we have now?
Yeah,
Next.
we have come to the last two.
Last two. Okay.
This song is called Kalue.
Yeah.
This we wrote again last pandemic.
Yeah.
So I was fiddling around with the context of a thief.
Right.
So this song talks about who is the thief. That's the context of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a village and
Yeah.
something in the village gets stolen. Everyone sees who stole it.
Yeah.
Now who's the thief? The one who's stolen it or ones who's seen it?
Right.
That's the context of the song. And sadly, we live in the world, you know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
know who's the thief.
Yeah.
We are part of it. We see the nature bringing down, someone cutting the trees, someone
Yeah,
bringing the
yeah.
mountains down.
Yeah,
We know the names, we know
Yeah.
the faces.
Yeah.
So who's the thief?
Yeah.
The-
Again,
Wow.
Kalue.
back to deep thought,
Yes.
I would say, and brilliant.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah, this is-
I kind of like, I'm vibing right now on that because personally, even I have seen, I think every one of us have been
Yes,
that
yes.
thief, you know, in
Yeah,
one way
yeah,
or
sure,
the
sure.
other.
Definitely. We are all
Yeah.
thieves.
Again, that's an introspective thought for me. Like,
Right.
you
right.
can't just blame a finger.
Exactly.
You have to look within that. There's a thief
Yeah.
within us, in a sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So take it away, guys. Lovely. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Kannu burundu enna urugu mulu itti sottu kalavandu o kalve uruda kandina gantu daivada anda kalavu tuti kannu manipandu
Wow. Woohoo!
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
The song begins where Alva literally says Nazar lag gaya. Kannu burundu enna urug.
Oh.
Yes.
Kan bidbidtu nannurge.
Correct. Yes.
Is that the...
Yeah.
But I suddenly realized we've been jamming up, I think, from past 2 days.
Yeah.
Some technical question I have for you, Nitish. Are you a lefty while playing tabla?
Yeah,
Or
so that's a good question, right? So I personally feel I have more capacity with the left hand.
Okay.
But I think, right from a kid, you're always asked to do things with the right hand. So I always did the dagga with the left and the tabla with the right. But once I picked up Cajon, I felt more comfortable doing this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. Thank you for the question.
I was just watching.
I can
why
riff
is he playing?
more with the left hand, basically.
Okay.
Fantastic, guys. Now we come to the last song, guys.
Yeah.
What do you guys have for us?
I'm political. As everyone should be. Political in the sense we need not talk about politics. But politics in the house. Politics, things around you. So a few things trouble me personally, and this song is from that trouble that people in power uses, manipulators, twist the scenarios and see that the narration suits them.
Correct.
Any side. Two sides, both sides, multiple sides, they have their faces.
Correct.
So as an individual, it's time that we read things for ourselves, know things for ourselves. Let's not be someone's chest to take the bullet, not be someone's flag to hurl around.
Right.
We are individuals. We have to represent ourselves before we do anyone else. So this song is called Thule. It says, it's time, open your eyes and see.
So Thule means what?
Thule is
See.
See. Which is like seeing.
It's
right?
not a gaze, but Thule in a sense, can you hold on? Can
Right.
you see and just
Can you see? Yeah.
Go beyond the
introspect.
visual.
Yeah.
Can you
Think through.
introspect?
Yes.
That's what the song is about.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's really awesome, and our audience already. I mean, again, the chat just got exploded. Just to kind of quickly read through Trafalgar Law. I was totally excited about two performances. This duo and Belgium's. Now I can say that I'm only. I don't know.
Okay, he's talking about Euro 2000. Belgium is playing.
Okay.
So he was contemplating about what to see.
What to see?
Ah.
And he's
Thank you,
now
buddy. That's a big
stuck
surprise.
to you.
I
Thanks,
didn't know
man,
we were
thanks.
giving competition for Euros.
Yeah. Charasmita. Charasmita Amin, loving the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely.
Sumukha MK, who is the thief? Well, there are two of them stealing our hearts. Such mood enchanting jams. Ooh, that's deep.
Flying kisses too.
Yes.
Yes. Samita, beautiful coordinated duo. One taking the lead and the other playing the rhythm. The best part of these compositions is that they are all full of life. Nothing strict and regimented.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, that's actually true, Sam. That's
True,
perfect. Perfect. Then you have a few more people, right? Though I don't understand the language, but love the rendering with that rustic tinge. Great going, guys, says Atif.
Thank you.
Brilliant. So, let's hear the last song for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a deep song. It's a political song. It's about your point of view
Yes.
and what you need to think. I think Praveen Alva and Nitesh have taken us through all the emotions.
Absolutely.
and
That is what I'm liking, actually.
Yeah, and
There's a lot
finally,
of thought process and
Correct.
there's a lot of emotion.
correct.
in each
Yeah.
song.
Oh, my
Let's
dog
do
is here. What's up, man? Okay, take it away, guys. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Go.
Mr. Nitish was on fire.
Killer, no?
Dude, that guys, the last was an epic, like,
Absolute.
oh man.
This had some Nirvana vibe to it.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain in the soul.
Kurt Cobain, absolutely. It had
I
a-
mean, I tell you, when I mean, it's also suddenly. So you see, Praveen Alva singing, which is that slowest song you say? E, right? E. And then suddenly for this,
Yeah, exactly.
he goes like full rockish. It was amazing. It was really brilliant, coupled with Nitesh's Cajon,
Yeah.
dude. I mean,
If
he.
somebody says Cajon solo, Cajon solo, Cajon
Yeah,
solo,
bro.
Cajon solo,
Yeah.
Cajon solo.
I think that time lapse guy, I
Yes.
think he's awesome. He's always, I think from the start he's been asking. But coming back, guys, brilliant song, brilliant show.
Thank you.
We did, a great show. I mean, me and Rajesh we anyways get excited when it comes to artists, right? Because we are crazy musicians ourselves. But when you guys came on a Sunday and when we jammed up and your music had something to some story to tell, right?
Yes.
And that's what we're like, okay, and then I remember talking to you guys saying maybe you guys should do 1 or 2 covers, along with that. And when Rajesh came in and he heard, he was like, no covers, all original, because they are awesome.
That helped us a lot.
Thank you,
But
yeah.
frankly, thanks a lot. The effort you put, something like this, no one does. I mean, and whenever people hear Tulu, they're like, take a step back and like, no,
Yeah.
people hear.
Yeah.
But the kind of warmth you guys, put it forward to us, it made it
Absolutely.
so comfortable. We because artists need that, just
Yeah,
comfort
yeah,
so
yeah.
that you be being heard.
Yeah.
That your story is being, open-heartedly accepted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great things, guys. I mean, not only us, the things what you do with other artists,
Yeah.
that few guys I know personally,
Yeah.
everyone shares the same thing, that you guys see music in a different lens.
Yeah.
And the setting, the effort, we know how much time did you take to set things in a minute nuance sense. So
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you, both of you. Thank you to
Just to
the ladies as well, who,
Yes,
who put
yes.
a great effort to put this up and make this a great experience. Both of us, right? Yeah.
Just to add to that, I think all artists, this is a wonderful space to come and perform.
Sure.
Yes.
The way the space is acoustically treated, the
Yeah.
way they take care of you, right? Rajesh and Nadeem, they are artists themselves, so they completely understand what it means to perform, with your own instruments and things
Yeah.
like that. So it's more passion, it's more, pure love for the art that comes out from Rajesh and Nadeem. So really try the space out.
Yes.
Connect with Rajesh and Nadeem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Really
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that.
We are so
lovely-
humbled, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
lovely words coming from you guys. It really
Thank
means
you.
a lot. But now again, finally, I'm going to just skim through so many messages. I just can't really read everything. Yeah, I think Rizwan Ahmad Shariff also says Nirvana, grunge folk. I
Grunge
think,
folk,
yeah,
wow.
that's a new genre. Yeah. You just gave you an idea.
Can we patent that?
Some,
folk.
Samprit Rao on fire. CVIKII. This is gonna leave us wanting after party. He says, and then you have Madhavi. Their music again proves that language is not a barrier to enjoy good music. This is spot on, Madhavi. I mean, this is beautiful. This is so true. Meera Bhatt, nice performance, both of you. Elton Ryan, guys, that was amazing. Too good. Samprit Rao says, proud Tuluva. Yes, Deena Suresh, lovely music transcends all barriers and so on and so forth. Sorry guys, if we are not able to
Chat just exploded.
chat, always keep exploding, and now it's gone. And last but not the least, I would like to personally thank Praveen Alva and Nitish for
Thank
coming
you.
on Friday Night Live,
Pleasure.
accepting our offer or request,
Absolute
and
pleasure.
jamming with us crazy musicians, because we are not easy to handle.
Nice.
It's
And I
not. But
think,
but
A
yeah.
big thanks to all the people who tuned in live.
Exactly,
listened
exactly.
to us.
Guys, thank you so much, and mainly, first of all, thanks to Praveen Alva and Nitish for coming
Thank
and
Performing some
yeah,
brilliant music.
brilliant music. These are the kind of music that gets us excited, and
Thank you.
jump out
Yeah.
of the chair and start.
Thank you.
But thank you so much, and then of course Rajesh and Hema for the wonderful
Yeah.
artwork that they
Thank
did.
you.
Really amazing. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
And last but not the least, all the people who have joined live stream today, guys, just FYI, the live stream is available on the same link, so please feel free to share this with your friends, your family. The same link you can share, and whatever you saw live will still be there, so that you can relive some of these moments or share this music with someone else. Last, please subscribe to our channel, Studio 7 Bangalore, Friday Night Live. It's a every Friday affair. Every Friday at 7 p.m. we bring one new artist and go live, just like what you guys saw. And if you're an artist, please contact us. Our numbers are just flying around there, and get in touch with us, and we might put you on the show. And we in most cases we do, because we love music, right? With that note, Rajesh Sirsikar and the ladies behind, tell a bye.
Also, one more last thing.
Yes.
Please follow Praveen Alva. Please follow Nitish.
Yes, of course.
On all the
Needless.
platforms, social media.
Yeah,
They are absolutely
And
amazing.
guys, Praveen Alva and Nitish are coming up with a few new singles, so
Yes,
you
watch
know,
out.
look forward. Watch
look
out,
forward to
watch
it.
out.
Absolutely.
And ladies, finally, tell a bye to everyone. Yes, see you.
See you guys.
To end with it, somebody said Studio 7 OP.
OP.
Studio
Yes,
7.
Studio 7 OP, and see
FNL
you guys
OP,
next
yes.
Friday with a new artist. And until then, have a great weekend. Stay home, stay safe. Don't get out.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Good night. Have fun. Bye bye.